Hey guys, Dude 1500 here, and sorry this video was supposed to be up yesterday, but because I was too tired and whatnot to post it at 11:30. My thing's vibrating. Anyway, what are we talking about today? Today, obviously, by the title, we will be talking about the season premiere, the 8th and probably final season premiere of How I Met Your Mother, along with the 5th season premiere of Castle. So yeah, let's get into this. Alright, How I Met Your Mother. Now, some of you may know, I got into How I Met Your Mother about a year back. I got into it last summer, and I love it. Like, within a couple of days of getting into it, I went out and I bought seasons 1 and 2. I watched those. I got seasons 3 and 4 for Christmas that year, and then I just went out and bought seasons 5 and 6 later, a little bit after Christmas. And season 7's coming out on DVD in a week. So yes, it's gonna be fun, because for season 7 I felt season 7 was a bad season. But I think that might have been because the first couple episodes I was like, yes, I love this. But then they started doing these really long hiatusi, whatever the plural for hiatus is. And like they'd have 3 or 4 weeks in between episodes, and it just got me really mad, which I think altogether got me mad at the episode or whatever. But by the time that the episode The Drunk Train rolled around, which is about halfway through the season, that's when it got extremely good again for me. So anyway, this season, spoiler alert right here, last season we find out that Barney and Robin are getting married, but that's a little ways down the road when Ted meets the mother. Now, Barney's married to Quinn, now, which is actually like April 2012, so, in the past. This episode, just like the season 7 opener, again, it's got its surprises and stuff, like, because I didn't know Barney was getting married, because I started watching How I Met Your Mother, and then I did not see any of season 6, and then I watched the season 7 opener, and then they're like, if there's a wedding that I never thought I would be at, kids, it is your Uncle Barney's, and I was like, what? Barney's getting married? No! God, please, no! 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 Little Office quote there. So again, this season opener, I was like, it was a good episode, but it was definitely not my favorite. It could have been better, but it does have its hilarious How I Met Your Mother moments. And over the summer I read an article, and it was like, we're gonna get the biggest glimpse of the mother yet. And if you watch the episode, that's at the end, and we basically see everything up to the face of the mother. And it wasn't that big of a glimpse. What did we learn? Nothing. Well, possibly. It depends on how you look at things. So in the episode, Ted mentions to this old lady that the wedding that he was just at, referring to Barney's, went badly. And I don't think, because some people are speculating, oh, well, that means Barney and Robin aren't going to get married. They're not going to go through with it. As they stated during this episode, they're like, I don't know if I can go through with it. But I think it just means that Ted and Victoria, who are together right now, if they're still dating by then, I don't know, whoever Ted's dating by the time he's at the wedding, he's going to break up with them, and that's what he means by it didn't go well. But then he meets the mother at the train station, and it's a saying that Ted does not actually meet the mother at the wedding, but instead meets her just on the day of the wedding, eliminating all theories such as, oh, it's Barney's half-sister. No, sorry. No, yeah, no. I don't know. Barney's sister. Which, would logically make sense for why he calls them Uncle Barney and Aunt Robin. I don't know. But I don't know. Anyway, back to the review of the episode. Instead, I liked it. My favorite part is definitely the 1 minute long series recap where Quinn gives Barney 52 seconds to tell the whole story of, you know, Robin basically in the group, relationship wise, from season 1 up to then, and that was just awesome. I was like, yes. And then he's got, you know, and Ted got a tramp stamp. That's not really relevant to the story. I'm just like mentioning it as much as possible. That was awesome. And then he's got 2 seconds left. He's like, and by the way, I was on Price is Right and won a Dune buggy. Ping! Yes! I was like, yeah, it was really good. What else did they have? Barney Stinson is 100% going through with this wedding. Then it cuts to Barney trying to get out through the window. I have another tie at home. It's cornflower blue! And that was awesome. I love that. The scenes with Ted and Victoria were... I think my favorite part with them in it was when Ted's describing like why you need to leave a note and how the guy reacted. You read it. You reread it. You smell it because it still kind of smells like her. You sleep with it until you finally let it go. Tied to a brick through her windshield. I thought that was funny. And then the joke with Marshall and Lily being out of it, that was kind of, I laughed a couple times. It got 1 or 2 sounds. I was just, like, I saw it, I was like, yeah, that was it. I think it just got a little repetitive throughout the episode. I didn't quite understand why they were underwater when it showed them through their eyes zoned out, but okay. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of Marvin, wait for it, not just, you know, little glimpses like that in the episodes. I think we're going to be seeing more of him. I kind of see this coming, obviously, you know, Robin's dating Nick. Is it Nick? I think it's Nick, but he's the guy that Ted mentions back in season 6, I believe it is. Legend Daddy might have been the episode, I'm not sure. But he mentions him, and he's like, but that wasn't the end of him, and obviously now he's back. But I don't think they should have addressed that more. I don't know if they will in later episodes, but they should have addressed that, hey, this is the guy. So there's not people out there wondering, couldn't remember the face, but remember this. You know, just address it real quick, please. Obviously, you know, Quinn and Barney can't last forever, and after the whole, you know, last glimpse that we have of the episode, I think. Oh no, the last glimpse is the mother, you know, with right next to Ted. But when Robin finds the chest or whatever that Barney had of all the stuff from their relationship, I'm like, well, see, now this is obviously, we knew it was gonna happen, but now it's just like, wow, this early, really? I can say probably October, I want to say. Nick's going to break up with Robin's going to break up with Nick. Ted and Victoria are going to be over. It's still kind of a toss-up for me on when they will end Quinn and Barney. I don't know. I want to say halfway through the season. So then it gets to the point where they have enough to, Quinn and Barney have enough time to talk about their wedding, but then it also gives them enough time for Barney and Robin to hook back up and plan their wedding. So, you know. And something they should have put more emphasis on in the episode. I caught it. I'm not sure. I'm still not even sure if I was right. But I think Robin and Barney are getting married in the same church that Victoria and Klaus are supposed to get married. Because earlier in the episode, Robin's like, I'm telling you to just climb out that window. And Ted goes, oh, it's not climbing out. That's the problem. It's climbing in. She goes, oh, yeah, same church, same window, whatever. And then, you know, halfway through the episode, we see that. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know if that was really relevant or needed, but I guess they just threw that in there. But anyway, I can tell it's going to be a great season once again for How I Met Your Mother. I think they got ripped off at the Emmys this year, as usual, for the past couple years now, I believe. I don't know. I don't know. MPH might have won something last year. Yeah, looking forward to it once again. And as for just that episode, it could have been better, just like the season 7 opener. Could have been better, but it was still good. So yeah. Now, 1 second. Drop my how to bracelet. My how to Scott Johansson. Now let's get into Castle. I started watching Castle second season. Basically right when the second season started, because my mom was watching it, and she calls me up. She's like, "You should watch Show Castle." That's how my mom sounds like. "You should watch Show Castle. Me and your brother have been watching it." I'm like, "Oh really? Have you?" And you should watch Castle. And so I sit down one night with him, and it was probably right at the beginning of season 2. I'm like, that was awesome. So then I've watched it ever since then, and there's some times where I'm like, God, this is just a crap episode, and there's other times where I'm on the edge of my seat, just like, oh my God, chills. The bomb episode from season 3, oh yes. Season 3, I think, is probably my favorite by far, with the exception of this 2-part episode from season 2. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one where, once again, Beckett's trying to be killed by the guy that's, like, obsessed with Nikki Heat. And he has the bullets that Sav Kinky. Sorry, spoiler. They have Nikki written on them, and then when they have them all out on the table, Castle rearranges them. He's like, rearrange them, and they spell kinky. I love Nathan Fillion and Santa Katic in these roles, and I'm just like, yes, Castle is just not, the show, but yes, the show, but the character, Castle is just, yes. Yeah, it's funny. I own the first 2 Nikki Heat books. I have to go out and buy the 3rd one still, and I know the 4th one just came out. I still have to buy season 4 on DVD. I'll probably get all of those Black Friday. Along with another show that I'll be reviewing sometime, Modern Family. Season 3 just came out on DVD. So yeah, anyway, to this season. So as we know, season 4 opened last season. Season 4 opens with Beckett, and she's almost dying because she was shot. And then last season ended with her. She almost dies. But Castle warned her, don't go into this, but she still went into it. And she almost dies because she's like on the edge of a building and almost falls, but Ryan catches her. And then she goes and she confesses her love for Castle, and they hook up. And season 5 opens comedically with Castle hiding Beckett in his closet, half naked. No, sorry, not half, completely. When his mom comes in, and she was supposed to be gone in the Hamptons. That was awesome. I love that. I did enjoy just the phasing, I guess, as you could call it. How they open with comedy, and they jump right into the drama. And I was like, I liked how they did that. I did not like the drama. As like Beckett, I don't like this case. Something about this is just like, no, I don't want to get into this again. Do something else. The last couple episodes of last season, I really enjoyed. The zombie episode, loved that. Last season, the superhero comic book episode, loved that. And I think for the period where it's supposed to be all drama, that's what it was. There was almost no comedy in that part that was supposed to be drama. So it was a very good mix, I think. And I was kind of I was like, oh, so they're just gonna throw Beckett right back on the police force, and we'll get back into usual Castle. And then they don't allow her to be a part of the force again because she resigned last season. And I was just like, oh, all right, well, this could be interesting. I'm sure maybe 2nd, 3rd, 4th episode she'll be back, but right now, I like where this is going. I think second episode, now that we've got, you know, that huge suspense of the season opener out of the way, I think finally we can see some more cool stuff. Casket, as we call them. What else? Something that I don't like, and I discuss this with people. In the episode, we actually, and it does not seem as big or important as it should, we finally figure out, I'm sure I was kind of confused. We finally figure out either who hired the person or who actually killed. No, wait, we met the person who actually killed, I think. I'm not sure. But anyway, the person that is behind Beckett's mom's murder and Kate's attempted murder. And Beckett, it's this senator or whatever, like councilman or whatever, someone that's running for office for New York, and she figures this out, and she goes there, and everybody thinks that she's gonna kill him because she's got a gun and everything, and she's going to track him down. She kind of corners him because she leaves a cell phone in his jacket and calls him and she's like, "Hey, go here." And then the most BS way out. They talk it out. "Hey, I've hated you. You've caused me so much pain. You almost killed me. But it's alright, just don't do it again or else, you know, then we'll let this file leak." I was just like, are you serious? This 5 season, going on 5 season long arc. And that's it? Oh, okay. So that got me mad. Are we going to see more of it? Definitely. I can see it happening. But not for a while. I was not happy with it. All in all, it was a pretty good episode. I liked it. And of course, this is our real first glimpse of Castle and Beckett together. And I like it. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Is it going to last forever? I can see them going for a while and then stopping and then picking it back up and finally, you know. And already in the second episode preview that they showed at the end of the first episode, Castle's already making out with some other chick, and Beckett's just like, "Castle?" And Beckett's just like, the Castle's just like, "I know who the killer is, yeah." I don't know, this will be fun. So, recap, How I Met Your Mother. Okay episode, could have been better, still looking forward to the great season. Castle, good episode, liked it. Bad payoff, though, for the Beckett's mom's murder, basically. Oh, yeah, and speaking of Nathan Fillion, Rick Castle. Speaking of him, I heard there's a rumor that he could be possibly playing Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy. I just want to say, if Nathan Fillion is in Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm gonna cry. And now, on the note of Marvel movies, if you'll excuse me, I have to go watch The Avengers.